Sister Wives viewers understand the division of Coyote Pass has been pretty sketchy all along. In the latest episode, Meri and Janelle Brown are fed up and taking action. But as onlookers, fans wonder how the jobless wife, Robyn Brown, somehow got to claim the biggest lots. Robyn Brown suspiciously has more claim to Coyote Pass. Suspiciously, when Kody Brown was randomly assigning the names to the plots on Coyote Pass, his now monogamous wife, Robyn Brown, ended up with the rights to more than any other wife. Some fans wonder how this was able to happen since the business was between Meri, Janelle, Christine, Robyn, and Kody. However, after Christine Brown Woolley left, she sold her portion, slanting the lot ownership in Robyn's favor. How did jobless Robyn Brown get the biggest lots? Undoubtedly, some Sister Wives fans on Reddit discuss how the division of land was favoritism at its best. Seeing Robyn Brown's name on the largest lots isn't very surprising for fans who have watched Kody Brown time and time again give Robyn the cream of the crop. Furthermore, they wonder why no one asserted that it wasn't fair. Even Meri Brown is beginning to question if the legal marriage was part of the ticket to helping Kody and Robyn get what they want. After a Redditor points out the blaring display of favoritism toward Robyn Brown, another viewer adds, "So weird that Robyn didn't work and has two lots." But some fans sarcastically bring up my sister wife's closet as an example of her work. Someone else adds, "Loyal or not loyal, for the other wives to agree and sign such agreement shows the manipulation." Kody never evened the split. Unmistakably, Sister Wives fans aren't buying that Kody Brown just arbitrarily added names to the lots. However, originally, Christine Brown Woolley was also listed on the Coyote Pass property. When she sold her portion back to the family for $10, it skewed the picture. He never got around to giving Robyn Brown a smaller share. Seemingly, Meri, Janelle, and Christine had trust in Kody that he would sort out the details and do right by each of them. But when the family's drama escalated, all trust was compromised. He never took time to evenly divide the land after Christine's portion was returned, leaving Robyn Brown the bigger plots. However, he mentions splitting it 4 ways, although he claims he paid for 92% of one of the lots himself. But the spending doesn't align with Meri and Janelle's stories. The original poster added, "It's a perfect cautionary tale for always making sure you look out for yourself. We tend to think, it's all good, he loves me, we are a family. But when you break up, none of these good intentions will hold. Or at least very rarely they will." Some people wonder if Kody Brown will do right by all, not just Robyn Brown, saying, "I don't get it." Kody mentioned something about everything getting 25% in the last episode. And Meri should have paid 25% when they did the big payment at the end, right? It's simple math. It's no wonder the OD13 don't want anything to do with Kody. But someone else adds, he said he would split it 4 ways. He never said equally. What do you think? Why did Robyn Brown get the largest lots in the random splitting of the land? Do you think it was intentional? Fans completely despise Kody and Robyn's scenes. Sister Wives Season 19 doesn't have much time left before the tell-all. Right now, viewers are watching Janelle, Christine, and Meri explore lives of their own. However, Kody and Robyn don't seem to be up to anything new. As the family discusses legal action for the Coyote Pass debacle, fans think Kody and Robyn are incredibly downtrodden and boring. Sister Wives fans aren't impressed with the show's current trajectory. On Monday mornings, Sister Wives viewers generally buzz about the contents of the new episode. This week was no different, but one thing was immediately clear. Fans think Kody and Robyn's storylines are incredibly dull and they don't show any signs of improvement. Could Kody and Robyn's storyline be any more boring? An annoyed Sister Wives viewer posted on Reddit recently, "Kody and Robyn have zero storyline, them painting old tables is the peak of their season. They need to leave the show and let them focus on the 3 other wives moving on." After the Brown family painted the tables, they enjoyed a picnic around a campfire together. But what should have been a happy bonding moment quickly turned sour and then bizarre. Robyn darkened the mood by ruminating on the loss of the polygamous family unit. After that, Kody started asking intrusive questions about how many children his adult daughters wanted to have. Redditors expressed discontent over Kody and Robyn's presence this week. Other viewers agreed that Kody and Robyn's storylines this year have been incredibly stale. Redditors noted that they weren't at all interested in watching their household paint picnic tables in the yard together. They commented, "We literally watched paint dry. This family is joyless." Watching the family mope around Coyote Pass was a bummer. The tenders seem defeated and they haven't even started real life. They're so enmeshed with Robyn that life is one long frown face. Kody was happier in his old life as a house god. The family dynamic is heavy. The only story I want to see in Janelle and Meri get their dollar out of Coyote Pass. The two of them are a character study on how to pretend you're actually happy and ready to move forward while your facial expressions, rhetoric, and body language betray you on every level. They are deeply and profoundly two of the most angry, bitter, and depressing individuals on reality TV today. I think they would be better served doing commercials for antidepressants. How do you feel about Kody and Robyn's scenes in Sister Wives Season 19 so far? Are you also growing tired of their storylines? Add your own thoughts to the conversation below. Robyn Brown looks angry as Kody hugs on Brianna. Undoubtedly, some Sister Wives fans think Kody Brown's relationship with his adopted daughters, Aurora and Brianna Brown, is very odd. Now, some viewers catch that Robyn Brown looks angry after Kody hugs her daughter Brianna. Fans see Kody and Robyn Brown's family activities as awkward. In the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody and Robyn Brown had a family day on the Coyote Pass property. Undoubtedly, their synchronized yee-haws and funny quips about Kody being left to do all the work on the picnic tables made fans think of another awkward family fun night. Some fans revisit the game night clip from earlier in Season 19 and spot Robyn giving Kody looks that could kill. Robyn Brown looks angry as Kody hugs on Brianna. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss that Kody Brown's simple gesture of hugging Brianna infuriates Robyn Brown. After seeing the clip, one user wonders if Brianna is Kody's new favorite. They see that Robyn's eyes completely roll back in her head in an effort to recover from her raw response. Immediately, fans pick up on the intense face that Robyn Brown makes toward her husband hugging her daughter. Robyn looks jealous. Same eye roll caught on camera when Kody hugs Meri we recently saw. So she's mad he hugged her but forced them to be their new dad. Split-second mask slip. Scary. Fans see the daggers. After seeing the clip, Sister Wives fans start dissecting the look Robyn Brown gives Kody for hugging Brianna. In some ways, they think Brianna is encroaching on her territory. In other episodes, there have been times that Robyn will scowl after seeing Kody interact with Aurora or Brianna. The game night seemed to be another moment she couldn't hide those feelings. She's just jealous and wants him all for herself. She was mad Kody hugged her daughter, then remembered the cameras were rolling so she smiled and rolled her eyes to hide the fact she was giving a death glare. Why is she so mad over a light-hearted hug is a really troubling question. Was it about the hug? However, other people think Robyn Brown was responding to what Kody said, not the hug. Some Sister Wives viewers believe Robyn just gets annoyed by Kody acting manic and outside her control for the cameras. Additionally, the recovery smile from Robyn gave some commenters nightmares. Another person adds, "Totally caught that moment, and while I don't think it's anything untoward, it's definitely showing Robyn's insecurity. Yes, these scenes are pretty much staged, but Robyn's face can't hide what she's feeling." Furthermore, they point out that Robyn is insecure, jealous of all the OG wives in different ways. K and R always talking about how the other wives were jealous of Robyn, no projecting much. It's the other way around. What do you think? Was Robyn Brown mad about Kody hugging Brianna in front of her? Do you think Kody and his relationship with Brianna is like any father-daughter bond? Are you ready to see what happens next on Sister Wives? Tell us what you think in the comments below. Fans shocked at who Ariella resembles now, not Kody. Sister Wives fans have watched Kody and Robyn Brown's kids grow up, but the youngest is especially noticeably changing. When fans see Arielle Brown, they are shocked because she is looking less and less like Kody. Family Day Out. After seeing the latest episode of Sister Wives, many fans weighed in on Kody and Robyn Brown's family outing at Coyote Pass. While all of Kody and Robyn's kids were there except Dayton Brown, they were enjoying the land before they had to sell it. Kody went on and on about how wonderful it is to spend time skipping rocks, chopping wood, and soaking up the time left with the beloved property. But after seeing Arielle Brown, fans realized how much different she looks. Sister Wives fans shocked at who Ariella resembles now, not Kody. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Kody and Robyn Brown's family interacted on Coyote Pass. While Kody was focused on how much of a naturalist Ariella Brown was becoming as she played with worms, some found the excursion to be contrived. They painted picnic tables that Robyn Brown's stepdad built. Robyn made it clear kids can't help but get more paint on themselves than the project at hand. But seeing the Sister Wives family together, someone pointed out that Ari is looking less like Kody these days. Although she is growing up, she is starting to favor other family members more than her dad. One user points out, "I just kept thinking how much she looked like Dayton, who looks like Robyn's mom." To be fair, Robyn looks a lot like Kody's mom, so that makes sense. Someone else adds, "I think Ari also looks like Kody's mom." Additionally, a Sister Wives fan says, "A bit, but she favors Alice much more." It isn't uncommon for kids' appearances to shift as they age, but it is always interesting to see how much they resemble other family members at different points in time. Seemingly, some fans thought Brianna Brown looked subdued. Someone points out, Brianna always seems drugged. Sister Wives shows Coyote Pass connection. During the latest episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown is torn about giving up Coyote Pass, especially with the memories he and Robyn's kids are making on the land. Notably, some people were confused when Kody referred to Ari as a naturalist because she was enjoying nature. Some thought instead he was calling her a naturist who tends to be a nudist. Another person added, "This is the kind of magic that happens here." As if fire pits, tree chopping, and exploring puddles only can happen on that basic piece of land. He's still clinging to the magical CP narrative. He and Sobin are dreaming up storylines. Someone said, "I thought naturalists are nudists lol." Several people think it is great the kids are playing outside. One said, "Definitely agree here. Free play in nature is good for children's development and they shouldn't have to be constantly entertained by flashy toys." What do you think? Is Arielle Brown looking more and more like her brother Dayton Brown? Do you think she resembles Robyn's mom, Alice Sullivan? Do you think Ari looks like Kody Brown? Why fans think Kody Brown discarded of Dayton? Sister Wives fans think that Kody Brown has discarded Robyn Brown's eldest child, Dayton Brown, but what has them thinking that? He has made a big deal out of participating in her 5 kids' lives. Therefore, that would include Dayton as well. Why fans think Kody Brown discarded of Dayton? When Robyn Brown first entered the family, she had 3 kids from her previous marriage. She brought with her Aurora, Brianna, and her son Dayton. Robyn also made it known that he has Asperger's and seemed to need more assistance than her other children. There was also a story that he had been accepted to college in Arizona, hence why they chose Flagstaff as their new destination. Robyn appeared overprotective of Dayton, and she has been somewhat of a helicopter mother with all of her kids. There was a scene when Kody got the go-ahead from Robyn's ex to adopt her kids, and he was thrilled, but Dayton was broken. He snubbed his new son and celebrated with the girls. In a recent episode, Robyn was in an ATV accident which brought up the accident Dayton had been in years prior. She and Kody Brown had maintained he was with friends when it happened. However, Kody's daughter, Kody Brown Padron, addressed Dayton's ATV accident and explained that it occurred over a family holiday. Fans have since noticed that Dayton is nowhere to be seen on Sister Wives. He has not been around and he is not in any confessionals. Though his sisters and brother are featured, he is not. In the Sunday, January 26th episode, Robyn and Kody Brown took their kids to Coyote Pass. This happened twice, but Dayton was not there. Kody showed Brianna how to chop wood and they all painted tables as a family. This has led fans to believe he has discarded Dayton. A Reddit thread was started to further discuss the situation. The OP wrote, "Where's Dayton? Is Dayton missing?" It was mentioned that Dayton Brown had been living in an RV outside of Robyn and Kody Brown's home. So, did Sister Wives fans have any other theories as to where he may have gone? I think it was brought up before that Dayton was living in an RV or something parked at Robyn's house, and it appeared as though he wanted a life of his own type of thing. It's weird how they are just glossing over this. Dayton's not here playing games because he's with friends, something but no explanation. Isn't that a big problem in polygamous communities? It seems like the young men can't compete with the patriarchs in relationships with women of any age. Someone pointed out how the men in the family seem to get discarded, and even youngest son, Sol, seemed to be somewhat out of the loop. Aspen Brown gives epic clapback to Kody. Sister Wives star Aspen Brown Thompson gave an epic clapback to her sister, Kody Brown Padron, and fans loved it. Kody has a habit of wanting to be the center of attention or making things all about her. Yet, this time, Aspen ensured that that was not the case. Aspen Brown gives epic clapback to Kody. Kody Brown Padron has long wanted to be the queen bee. She makes things all about her even if it becomes uncomfortable. One perfect example was when she was helping her mother, Christine Brown Woolley, pack up her Flagstaff home for Utah. She was not on good terms with her ex-husband, Kody Brown, or her former sister wife, Robyn Brown. However, Kody was a neutral party and got along with her dad and Robyn, so she forced everyone to gather and say goodbye even though she knew it was not what they wanted. As Christine planned her wedding to David Woolley, Kody made sure to take over all events. Her voice has to be the loudest and fans have grown tired of her. Yet, Christine has other daughters who love and support her. Aspen Brown Thompson is her eldest yet very soft-spoken. She was featured in the past, got married to Mitch Thompson on the show, and has had more of a presence since her mom moved to Utah. When Christine was preparing to marry David, all of the siblings agreed it was a bit fast. They talked about this on camera and with each other, yet they saw Christine happy. Therefore, they all wanted to support her. In one scene, Aspen and Kody chatted about their mom's rushed relationship. Kody noted how she proposed to her husband, Tony Padron, after 2 months. That was when Aspen Brown Thompson stopped her and said, "I'm not talking about you right now, I'm talking about mom." A Reddit thread was soon started to discuss how Kody needed to be shut down, and Aspen did it. Take a breather. Kody's sister wives fans appreciated Aspen Brown Thompson telling Kody Brown Padron to take a step back. More so, she reminded her that it was not all about her, something she may have forgotten along the way. However, in the comments, it was pointed out that it was actually their younger sister, Isabel Brown, who clapped back at Kody. It was actually Isabel that said it, but I agree with your sentiment. Kody is a mini Kody, everything is about her. Another person noted that Kody was being disruptive at another time, and that was when Aspen shut her down. I think during the wedding rehearsal in the tent, Aspen was talking to everyone and Kody interrupted her, and Aspen basically told her to shut up. Aspen actually sounded mad. Does Brianna Brown have Asperger's like Dayton? Sister Wives fans have seen Robyn Brown's son, Dayton Brown, grow up on the reality TV show. The idea that he is on the autistic spectrum is a very common discussion, but some fans are wondering if Robyn's daughter, Brianna Brown, has Asperger's syndrome like her brother Dayton. Fans see similarities between Dayton and his sister. Many Sister Wives fans have heard that Robyn Brown's son, Dayton Brown, is on the autistic spectrum. Some people believe he specifically is high-functioning, leaning toward the highly debated diagnosis of Asperger's syndrome. The controversial diagnosis, according to the National Autistic Society, is as follows. Asperger's syndrome was used as a diagnostic term for some autistic people who did not also have a diagnosis of a learning disability. Since more information has been learned on autism, this diagnosis isn't usually assigned. However, fans wonder if Dayton's sister, Brianna Brown, is also on the spectrum after seeing similarities. Does Brianna Brown have Asperger's like Dayton? On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discuss how they have noticed similarities between Dayton and Brianna Brown's mannerisms. While they are siblings, some fans see speech patterns and visual cues that make them believe there may be more to Brianna's struggles than meets the eye. One user started the conversation by asking if Brianna has Asperger's like her brother. Many people have observed she shies away from the camera, makes pronounced facial expressions, and doesn't easily interact with others. Some common struggles for autism spectrum disorder, ASD, align. Some of the symptoms associated with the former diagnosis of Asperger's are difficulty with social interactions, speech, and coordination. After watching Brianna Brown, some fans think she should talk with someone about the possibility of having ASD. Furthermore, autism can be accompanied by sensitivity to light and sound. Additionally, many people experience high anxiety. But it can also be a superpower that allows people to be intuitive and pick up on patterns easily. Sadly, the system can be overwhelmed and cause someone battling with stressors to shut down or panic. Some fans know that Brianna's sister Aurora has experienced crippling panic attacks even on camera. While some fans think Brianna Brown was outgoing and didn't display symptoms early on, others remember her crying frequently. Someone adds, "Oh, that's right. She did cry a lot. My brother used to call me a crybaby as a child and my parents called it oversensitive. Turns out I'm autistic, lol." Other people point out that some of the skittish interactions are because Kody Brown is unpredictable and difficult to live with. But another person adds, according to Grody, Dathan is just quirky. Also, another person echoes, and truly had a touch of flu and yeast-stable scoliosis, just needed more exercises. Some fans think learning more will open doors for Brianna Brown. Although having a diagnosis can be scary for many people, several Redditors acknowledge that their diagnosis brought them relief. Since many of Robyn Brown's kids suffer from sensitivities, seemingly it might benefit Brianna Brown to explore resources for the disorder. Notably, many people think that Aurora and Brianna are finding the outside world challenging, but perhaps there are factors aside from their raising contributing to the struggles. According to the UC Davis Mind Institute, siblings of autistic children have a 20% chance of being autistic themselves, about 7 times higher than the rate in infants with no autistic siblings. Totally get you there. You go from feeling like you are constantly missing something to feeling like those puzzle pieces finally fit. It's so strange. What do you think? Does Brianna Brown exhibit signs that she should consult a professional about autism or neurodivergence? Have you known anyone who found freedom from understanding a diagnosis like autism? Kody Brown recreates scene with Garrison and Gabe. Sister-wife star Kody Brown just recreated a scene he shot in season 16 with his sons, Gabe and the late Garrison Brown. He has been trying so incredibly hard to act like all he needs in his life is Robyn Brown and her 5 children. Therefore, his other kids do not matter if they will impede on what he and Robyn have. Sadly, he lost more than he bargained for in the process. Kody Brown recreates scene with Garrison and Gabe. The sister-wives timeline is always a bit off. When season 19 began, Garrison Brown had been deceased for 6 months. Therefore, TLC put a disclaimer on the screen explaining that the show was filmed at the end of 2022 and he passed away in March 2024. A lot has happened during the season and the only way to track time is through Christine Brown Woolley. They have shown her courtship with her now husband, David Woolley. The two went public in February 2023, therefore, fans could just follow along from there. In the latest episode, it was unclear where the show was regarding time. Christine and David just got married, which was October 2023. Then, Kody was out on Coyote Pass with Robyn and their kids, painting tables. They then had a barbecue and he noted how it was the end of summer. Something was strange about it all, but that is how the show works. However, there was another thing that was off, and that was a scene Kody recreated. He was chopping wood at Coyote Pass when Brianna asked if she could learn how. He proceeded to show her how to do that, and it appeared to be a sweet father-daughter moment. Yet, for fans who have watched Sister Wives since its inception or at least the last several seasons, it was all too familiar. During the pandemic, Kody Brown wanted Gabe and Garrison Brown out of Janelle Brown's home. She fought against it, and they then met their dad to chop wood. Gabe and Dad in a moment. Many clips of Garrison Brown have been either removed or overtaken by tributes after he passed away. He is not even shown on Sister Wives during season 19 at the request of the Browns. However, in this scene between Gabe and Kody Brown, they are working with wood while trying to hash out their issues. Kody is taking no accountability and solely blaming Gabe for the downfall of the family. This is something Gabe has long struggled with, and at the time of Garrison's death, he was estranged from his father. Kody took the chance to recreate the wood chopping scene and make it something sweet, something memorable. He wanted to erase the tainted memories where he blamed his son for everything that went wrong. In another scene between himself, Gabe, and Garrison, they are chopping wood and the boys are pleading with Kody to bring the family back together. It falls on deaf ears. Fans are over it. Meri Brown gives fans whiplash. In Sister Wives season 19 star, Meri Brown is transitioning through the processes of leaving Kody Brown and the plural marriage. While she looks better than ever, fans can't keep up with her back-and-forth attitude. Some fans feel like they have whiplash and they are over it. Meri Brown has come a long way. In Sister Wives season 19, Meri Brown has made many breakthroughs. She has begun to see through the words of Robyn and Kody Brown. Now she is looking for actions that match. Jen Sullivan is keeping her in check each time she is tempted to take people at face value without seeing their follow-through. Sadly, the many years of blind trust made her easy to manipulate. But fans are ready for Meri to stick to her guns and fire freely. Sweet and salty. But in interviews, Sister Wives star Meri Brown keeps sweet and refuses to say anything bad. At times, she is living her newfound power, and in other moments, she falls back into her peacekeeping norms. On Meri's Instagram page, she professes how proud she is to be speaking her truth. Furthermore, she adds, she is living authentically to herself and not living to please others while losing myself. Likewise, she is speaking more forward about her worthiness and not trying to be mean. But these are new skills she is learning. She wants her followers to understand she isn't waking up intending to hurt others, but instead is focusing on standing up for herself. However, since assertiveness in women was seen as evil in her upbringing, it is hard to rewire. Sister Wives fans are over it. Meri Brown gives fans whiplash. Furthermore, Sister Wives star Meri Brown adds, "Many years I've tread lightly, holding to the belief that kindness would prevail. I still cling to that hope. I also understand that I deserve to speak my truth, and sometimes those two ideals just can't coexist." However, now she refuses to just take the high road hoping things will change like she has in the past. In the face of haters, she will be salty and stand her ground. While she is searching for what brings her peace, she won't sit back and let others tread on her. Seemingly, Meri Brown's attempt to balance kindness and assertiveness isn't landing well with all her followers. Many fans are cheering Meri on during her new adventure, but some need her to clarify more. One commenter points out Meri is giving them whiplash this season. They call her out saying, "Please Meri, share with us how you got to this place." The amount of whiplash fans feel from you and the other two OG wives is insane. What did your journey look like? How did you get here? Furthermore, many Sister Wives fans think she just leaves breadcrumbs to entice and not satisfy viewers. Someone else adds, "The show is very curated. We've only seen bits and pieces. I'm waiting for that tell-all book from Meri." In a Reddit thread, one user points out the world around Meri has been very unsteady. Meri was so desperate to be loved and accepted by Kody after the catfishing that she behaved a certain way when the cameras were rolling to protect Kody and Robyn in hopes of winning him back. Little did she know she was being lied to and manipulated by both of them. Now that she is free and moving on, she is slowly realizing the truth about who those two really are and what was really going on. It may take her some time to fully unravel it all, but her honesty and vulnerability of where she is in her healing right now is carrying this whole season, and I am here for it. Many Sister Wives fans understand it is a process for Meri Brown. Undoubtedly, Sister Wives star Meri Brown is taking 2 steps forward and 1 backward at times. However, as Gregory Titleman's saying goes, old habits die hard. Many of her fans understand that dance is part of her growth process. If she stays consistent at this point, her default mode is to allow people to